Hit him with that. Oh, hit him with that. Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. I'm going to have to go ahead and tell you guys there is a lot of noise going on in my apartment complex right now. There are people that are doing some work on I don't know what the hell. I know the DJ, the guy who lives next door to me, is working on some DJ stuff for his concert that he's got going on this week, which is actually really cool. I just wanted people to be aware of some of the noise that's going on in here because I don't want people to get, sort of annoyed by some of the sounds that are happening. I just wanted people to be aware. So I'm going to try to turn down the built-in microphone on the computer as much as I possibly can so that people can really get a more quality sound out of what I'm trying to say and hear me correctly. So guys, again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. I want to thank you all for being here. For those who can only join me on the live stream sessions in real time, thank you for joining me on the live stream in real time. For those who can only join me on these sessions on the replay section of my channel, well, just thank you for joining me on the replay section of my channel, guys. For those of you confused about this channel, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. This channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down to 2 individual parts. Obviously, the first part is the improvisational. The first part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational section. So the practice session is about us practicing, me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, so we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now we do this by working on a very specific structure, which is we're going to do practice, warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, as well as different licks of the week, as well, and different cover songs that we can do to get from the intermediate to, the expert or virtuoso levels of guitar playing. 1 second, y'all. Why is this not letting me? There we go. The second thing is about the improvisational section. So the improvisational section is about me improving on the channel and allowing you guys to comment and tell me how I'm doing, if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing terribly. If you can suggest different exercises and different influencers that can help me get to the next level as well, because it's just going to make us better as a collective. What I'm hoping is what will happen is that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to where you will actually check out the songs in the playlist section of my channel to where you can play against those backing tracks, record yourself playing against those backing tracks, upload those backing tracks to YouTube, where you can inevitably and eventually send me the links to those videos that you've uploaded so that we can discuss on the channel with and only with your permission how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better at that thing. And both of those things are in service to the third thing, which is basically about me creating the best music in Logic Pro I possibly can. So it's about me creating the best music I can using my understanding of the guitar, my understanding of the fundamentals of music theory, and my understanding of the fretboard to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. I will be singing, I will be songwriting, I will be writing different guitar parts, I will be writing guitar solos, I will be doing all this type of thing, all this sort of stuff to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, which is ultimately the #1 goal. So 100% of the stuff I will obviously be putting out there will be 100% for me to get better as a producer, songwriter, singer, guitar player, what have you. All these different things that come into writing music. The other 90% of it will be music I will be creating for myself personally. Well, 90% of that 100 will be me creating music for myself personally. The other 10% will be broken down into 2 parts. Music I'm creating for other individual artists like musicians and singers and rappers and what have you, as well as other, what's up, my man? It's good to see you, bro. What was I going to say? The other 10%, the other 5% is for me creating music for people who work on short films, because I work with a bunch of people who work on short films. Shout out to you. I don't know if it's Red Quen. I think is that how you Red Quen? Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you being here, dude. I'm just gonna finish up with my spiel here real quick, and then we're gonna get right into it. Lastly, I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, I'm always going to ask you to do that because I'm trying to grow the channel as big as I possibly can grow it, and that's my one of my main goals as well, obviously. But when people comment in real time, I get to see some real things that I get to fix, and they're very helpful with constructive criticism. They're things that will help me grow the channel as best as I can. So when people comment in real time, I get to see those when I look back on the channel, and I get to say, okay, these are the little fixes I can make. So I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. But it also helps me do less of the second thing, which is to, once I grow this channel and I can get the advertiser driven revenue or subscriptions, sponsorships is what I meant to say, that I can get for the channel. I can do less of the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. Now, there are two ways that one could donate to this channel. Now, the first way is through my coffee account. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will make that link available in the chat. It's already available in the description. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel. If anything you think I'm doing is worthy or worthwhile, maybe consider making a donation to the channel. The indirect way is through my cryptocurrency referral links. Now, again, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, as I've said a million times before, but I enjoy cryptocurrency. I trade it every single day. I spend between $25 and $50 a month, and if you want to get involved, there are 4 platforms available in the description of my channel on which you can trade. And when you spend $50 or more on any of those platforms using my referral link, they will offer you perks and benefits that would never be offered to you otherwise. And whatever they offer you, they won't turn offer me as I'm the referring client. They will offer you the opportunity to do those things down the road. I don't know what their stipulations are for that, how much time, how many trades you have to make to do that, but they will offer you that same opportunity. But whatever they offer you, they won't turn offer me, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off trading fees. Whatever they offer you, they will offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, that is how it helps out with the channel. Again, you don't have to. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, but it does help out with the channel, and that's how. I'm spending $63 is what I've earned last year, and this will be the last year I will be using referral links. Okay, that is a fact. Okay, I've decided that this year, so that's what's going to happen. Lastly, the easiest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is the ultimate goal of growing my YouTube channel as big as possible. Subscribing to me also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord will obviously and inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels because, ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the others. I don't know if you can hear that noise going on in the background. It's messing with my head a little bit. I want to say shout out to you guys for being here. I'm going to go ahead and type this into the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and post a copy of my coffee account so that you guys can have it. Give me a second here. And then I'm going to post a lick of the week, and then we can get started, okay? 1 second. I'm going to post this as well. 1 quick second. And lastly, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and post. I'm going to open up the online metronome. We can get started here today. Again, I'm still working on my picking grip, so if you guys can be cognizant of that and understand that I'm going to be working on it. So some of these exercises are going to sound a little bit more rough than what they normally would. It is what it is, guys. If I want to get better at speed picking and alternate picking, part of that is going to require that I change my grip to have it be more not just economical, but just better suited for what I'm trying to do. We're at 110 beats per minute. Again, if you're having problems or quality of sound issues, please do not hesitate to let me know in the chat. I cannot promise I'll look at them every 5 seconds, but when I do get a chance to look at them, I will see and notice that other people are saying, hey, there's an issue with the volume, or the volume is too loud, or the volume is too low, or it's distorted, or whatever. There are going to obviously be issues going on with this. Now, I've just opened up the built-in microphone, I've just increased the microphone on the built-in microphone so that people can hear the click track better. The other reason is because there's an individual here who's making an extreme amount of noise, but they're doing work on the apartment complex. So sometimes you'll hear it. I know I can hear it. So if that bothers you or whatever, there's not a whole lot I can do about that right now. There's not a whole lot I can do about that at all. But shout out to you guys for being here. Happy Wednesday. Let's get started, guys. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're working on the alternate spider picking. From the first, staying in the first position, but we're also going to not look down at our fretboards, and we're not going to muffin top and not quasimodoing basically means not looking down at our guitar, so we're hunched back over our guitar, and not muffin topping is a term that I repurposed to use to talk about how my fat fingers spill over onto other strings, unintentionally muting them. So that's what I call it. It's nothing personal. It's not me trying to be offensive, but that's just a term I've tried to repurpose for that. And I still think it's a cutesy sort of term. So in any case, let's get right to it. Shout out to you guys. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Let's go. Significantly worse than it was yesterday, but again, I'm still working on this pick grip, guys. That's just what's gonna happen, okay? Until I figure out how to do this, I'm still gonna have to work on it a little bit. So again, guys, shout out to you guys for being here. You guys are the best, okay? Let me see if I can open up. I gotta close this out real quick again and try to go back into it, because the problem is every once in a while, I just need to make sure I can see the chat. The chat is visible. There we go. So that way I can see people in the chat. Shout out to you guys. We're going to 190 beats per minute, working on the John Petrucci bited mosquito style exercise, obviously after we get some more of this coffee. Okay? Delicious. Let's go. Unimpressed with that skill set, because that is just me screwing up because I do not know how to hold this pick together correctly. So I'm going to keep trying, keep working, okay? And I hope that you guys will keep working too. Okay? If you have a problem with your pick grip, you're trying to get better, let's try to help give each other advice on what we can do to get better, okay? As far as holding the pick and other things as well. So see alternate spider picking pattern from 1st to 16th fret, and I'm going to try to do this with this grip, but I don't know. Yesterday I struggled with it a lot. too far on that one, and I'm trying to figure out why this sounds so terrible today. This is not going well for me at all. And if you've seen the other sessions before, you guys know. I mean, I don't do particularly well on some of the warm-ups, especially when it gets colder out, because my hands are all frozen solid. But this has not been pretty great for me today. But that's okay, because I'm gonna keep working until it gets better. Okay. So gotta keep working on it, guys. Even as frustrating as it is, we gotta keep working on it. Let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. Let's go. All right, now that we finished that up, I'm going to turn this volume down here so I'm not out here blowing people's eardrums out their face holes. You know what I'm talking about? So now that we finished that up, we can go right into the 140, 150, 160 beats per minute. We're going to work on, I don't remember if we did the sweep picking exercise yesterday. I don't know. Well, let me try the brand. We're going to work on the Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise and then go to sweep picking exercise number 1. I'm going to try to work on the script. Let's try it again at 150 beats per minute. Let's see if we can get it popping. My finger keeps sliding out of that position, which is my index finger is not staying where it needs to stay, so I'm going to keep working on it. Seems to be working. I just can't figure out how to keep my hand as close to the fretboard as I possibly can. So that's really tough. Let's try it at 160 beats per minute, see what that does. Again, there's going to be a lot of trial and error going on here, guys. Again, I am switching up my pick grip. For those of you who have not been watching, for those of you who have been, you know what I'm trying to do here. There's just going to be some issues with it in the beginning. There are. I'll probably have issues with it until probably June or July, probably. Hopefully not, but I mean, realistically speaking, that might be it. So. Let's try it with this other one, okay? It sounded okay. It sounds better than the other exercises, but I still haven't figured out how I'm gonna do I still haven't figured that out yet, so I'm gonna keep trying. Let's go to 140. I think the pinch harmonic thing actually might be easier to do. So let me just see. Let's see. I'll keep trying. 140 beats per minute. We're gonna work on the sweep picking exercise numero uno because I really like that one. We're gonna keep trying. Okay, we're gonna keep pushing forward. So 140 beats per minute. Let's go. Sounded way better. Just feels wildly uncomfortable at the moment because there are just some things I got to work on as far as being able to do palm mutes and things of that nature and alternate picking. So I'll just have to keep working on it to figure out the best way for me to hold my hand, where I got to hold it, placement, and work on the pick grip. So these are things we got to deal with as guitar players, figure out how we're going to get better at these things. So let's get it going, guys. Same exercise, 150 beats per minute. Let's go. I feel like it's getting better as far as like me feeling more comfortable with it, which is crazy for me to say because it shouldn't, I don't know. It should be taking me a little bit while longer, but we'll see. To sound like this, like I'm not gonna get that right on the channel right now. It's just not gonna happen. Oh goodness, guys, we're gonna go to 190 beats per minute. We're gonna work on these scales, and I'm gonna try to stay in that same position. I don't know if I can do that for the scales just yet, because again, I'm using alternate picking techniques. I'm not very strong with it yet on these. So we're doing the C major, 190 beats per minute. My bad, it's not 189. There we go. We're going to do the C major scale followed by the C sharp D flat major scale, and then we're going to follow that up with the C sharp, the C minor pentatonic equivalent, and then the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic equivalent at 190 beats per minute, because we're not going to Nanda. Yeah, we're going to stay at 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. And again, if you're trying to get better and you can't do it at 190 beats per minute, take the tempo down. We're not competing. I'm not competing against you. You're not competing against me. We're competing against the versions of ourselves we were yesterday. So that's how we get better, okay? Actually worked with it great. Second position, that's crazy. The second position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C major scale, fourth position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. sixth position. Is it sixth position? Or the fifth position? Sixth position, I want to say. Yeah, sixth position. C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position, the C major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, guys, we're going right into the C sharp D flat major scale. If you notice, I did have to revert back to my other way of picking because it's going to take me too long to try to figure out how to alternate pick. And like I said, I'll have time to do this on Sundays, not Saturdays, because Saturdays we're working on the we're doing something new this year where I'm working on the improvisational stuff for an hour on Saturdays. So I'll work on that a little bit there. But again, yeah, I'm not going to have time to do that if I'm going to get this done in an hour and a half every single day, which is about the limit I'll have. I have a little bit more time this week, but next week and the week after, it's going to start to pick up. So an hour and 30 minutes is all I have to dedicate to these live stream sessions, at least Monday through Thursday, for sure. Lastly, let's get right into the C sharp D flat major scale, starting in first position, guys. Let's get it going. Second position, C sharp D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. position, C sharp, D flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, my bad, shotties. Fifth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, I'm sorry, C major scale, 190, C sharp, D flat major scale, 195 beats, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. My bad, shotties. Seventh position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. finally, the eighth position of the octave position is the C sharp D flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. guys, now we write in the minor pentatonic scales. We're going to start with the C minor pentatonic scale. I'm going to switch back to this page because I see people have been writing and I have not been looking. My bad, shotties. Let me hit the pause on this real quick so I can check out some of these messages, guys. You have to excuse me every once in a while. I miss a bunch of messages, and it's not that I do it on purpose, but because I try to make sure that we keep our eyes closed for these exercises. That's what we're doing, and that prevents me from seeing the messages as quickly as I possibly can. I'm sorry about that. How long have you been playing guitar? I've been playing for a few years, since I was a kid, more or less. So over a decade for sure. I don't know. I don't have the exact number in my head, but 10, 15 years, off and on. But I played other instruments as well. I've recently picked it up within the last 2 years. I'd have to check the dates, but I recently picked it up over the last 2.5 years or so. But yeah. Yeah, I do read the chat, man. It's my bad. I do read the chat. I just don't get to it every couple of seconds when I'm usually shutting my eyes, like when I'm working on these exercises. I don't get to these right away. So you have to excuse me on that, guys. Double the effect that's going on. Yeah, that is because I accidentally left the built-in microphone on that's coming through my computer, which I do just to keep up the so people can hear more clearly the click track that I have open. Shout out to you guys for being here, guys. I appreciate you. Again, I'm really sorry for those of you who were writing these questions earlier. Sometimes I'm not going to be able to get to these questions right away, guys. But yeah, I've been playing for a couple of years. I just wanted you guys to understand that, like, if I am sending you messages, that's why I ask people to also join me on to send me messages on Facebook or on Instagram, because I'm better at answering questions on that. When I'm on the live stream, it's really us focusing on just getting these things done so that we can practice together, guys. So I apologize for that. I wish there was an easier way, like there was a notification, something that I could see where it would signal me when every time somebody writes a message. Sonically, so I could hear something. So it'd be like, and I'd be like, oh, I got a message, and then I could do that. But then at the same time, that'd be annoying because if I'm in the middle of working on scales or things of that nature, that might be difficult as well. So now we're gonna get right into the minor pentatonics, guys. So shout out to, I don't know, Super Guitar 6355. Thank you for the questions, dude. I apologize for getting back to you so late. And late's not the right word I want to use. Not getting back to you as quickly as I possibly could. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all you guys. I don't know if I can pronounce this. I cannot pronounce the second name. It's like Bassett-Chaw. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but I appreciate both of you guys for your questions. Again, let's get right back to it, guys. We're going to work on the minor pentatonic equivalents at 190 beats per minute. Again, if you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you took the time to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any questions that you don't feel I've answered adequately enough and I don't get to them on the live stream, or I've waited too long, and maybe you've left the live stream, or maybe you want to ask me those questions, please add me on Facebook or on Instagram. I'm very happy to answer those questions on the live stream because I'm limited to a very specific amount of time, with the exception of this week, to 1 hour and 30 minutes, at least Monday through Thursday. I'm never going to be able to get to all these questions all the time, so excuse me for that, okay? Shout out to you guys for being here either way. So let's start with the C minor pentatonic scale, if I can remember what that is. Oh, see? I went back to the metronome. I'm on the metronome page, which means I can't see a lot of the questions and comments that are coming up. So I'm going to keep this page open so I can see your comments, or I'm going to do my best to see them. So let's go. Second position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, yo. And now, onto the sixth position. And now it's like, now that I have the page open, that's when nobody asks any questions. This always happens to me. It's like my cell phone. Like, you ever have that moment or that time in your life, like, where you always have your cell phone on you, nobody calls you. The minute you put your cell phone in a different room or you have it turned off, that's when the rest of the world calls you. I have that same problem, but also with my chat. So, it happens to me. That's the craziest thing. I don't know if it's just, I don't know what it is. Let's get right into the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale. Again, this is a weird stretch, so I'm going to try my best to get this one right. I'm gonna try to get this one more time. Let's see if we can do it. Yep. Seems like this is the best I'm going to get it on this live stream. So let's go right into the second position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Let's go. Fourth position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Sixth position of the octave position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Guys, now we can turn this off. See, I turned it off, and I'm going to turn down this microphone thing because we don't need this. Again, I have this screen open to the chat section, which I can't do for this next part because I have to look at these the guitarthinker.com. And I get no questions. Whenever I turn on, this always happens to me. If this happens to you, please let me know in the chat. Like every time, like especially with my phone, nobody ever calls me, for the most part. Nobody calls me when I have... Let me turn this down just a little bit. So nobody ever calls me when I have my phone on me. But whenever I turn it off or I ever put it in another room or whatever the case is, nobody ever calls me. But whenever I do put it down or shut it off, that's when I get 15 million missed calls. The same thing happens with me in the chat. This is bananas. But shout out to you guys for being here. I'm sorry if I wasn't able to answer your questions quickly enough, guys. I really apologize. I've tried to get to them. But again, like I said before, please add me on Facebook or on Instagram or any other medium on which you currently chat with people. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have, okay? I don't know when I'll get to them, like immediately or this, that, and the other, but at least if you send them to me, I will get them and I'll see them. And if I'm off chat, I'll try to get to them as quickly as I possibly can. Guys, we're on guitarthinker.com. I don't know if I need to post that into the chat. I'm just going to do it anyway just so that you have it. We're working on the triads right now. Okay, we're working on the major and minor triads. We're going to do diminished and augmented ones, but I've only found those in one very particular position. I think that was in E, or in the key of E, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to transpose those. But again, we're going to work on these triads, and once I finish with these triads, guys, we're going to work on the lick of the week. Again, that's posted in the chat. And then the backing lick of the week, OD Polyphia riff, followed by the backing tracks, okay? Shout out to you guys. Happy Wednesday, y'all. If you haven't done so already, guys, I would absolutely love it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's helpful, it's free, and it makes me feel real good about myself, okay? Okay. Let's get it going. So we're right here. Strings 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to strings 2, 3, and 4. reason why we're working on these as well is because I was told by many guitar players that learning your triads is one, if not one of the most important things you can do about chords. And chords are something as a musician that has a feature that has polyphonic functioning, or basically an instrument that plays more than one note at the same time. You need to know your chords. You need to know chords. Okay, so that's why we're doing this. We're doing the triads because it's awesome, and it's going to help us later on, especially when it comes to soloing and figuring out where three notes are. And it also helps us determine those relationships between those chords. If anybody has any questions, again, I apologize if I don't get to them right away. Shout out to you guys for being here. What's up? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Okay, y'all know that. Let's go. Early go. Again, if I'm having any issues with my microphone, please let me know, or the sound quality on my channel. I believe I turned down the volume on one of the internal mic. So. One more again. Again, triads are like the simplest forms of chords in the sense that they're only three notes. Okay, in a triad, it's literally tri is in the word, so triad is like a three-note chord. Okay, learning them are very important. They help you establish and understand the relationship between notes when you play them together, and what they look like when it comes to scales and shapes that come with scales as well. So. Now we're going to go into the C minor triads, okay? Again, guys, I get this isn't fun. It's never going to be fun because learning chords sucks. Learning chords is shittier to me, in my opinion. It sucks worse than learning scales, okay? But they're both, they're fundamental, okay? That's like saying in basketball you don't want to make shots. That's part of the game. You have to score the ball. Or it's like saying, oh, I'll only do layups as opposed to, doing free throws. It's like, well, they're both kind of important in the game. So I use a lot of basketball references, a lot of sports references because I like sports. Let's start with this bottom one first. Here. Here. One more time. Now we're going to go right to 2, 3, and 4. When I say 2, 3, and 4, I'm talking about strings 2, 3, and 4, or the A, the D, and the G string. Okay. If that was not clear from the beginning, I can tell you that that's what I meant to say. That's what I had meant to. What I had meant to say was. Going to strings 3, 4, and 5, or D, G, and E. Now strings 4, 5, and 6. 6, 4, 5, 6. Roll them dice, baby. 4, 5, and 6 are G, B, and D. For those of you who are, I'm in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E for the record. Let's go. Let's get to these last minor chords. There it is. And I see there are no questions right now. I'm going to go back to this main screen real quick just to make sure that I'm not seeing that incorrectly. I see that there are no more questions for the time being. Again, guys, if I don't get to your questions right away, understand it's not me just ignoring your questions. I just don't see them all the time, especially when I'm working on this stuff where I have to toggle back to different screens because your boy poor, okay? So I don't have 15 million screens so that we can do this, unfortunately. One day I will, hopefully soon, from advertiser-driven revenue and from sponsorship. So hopefully we'll see how that works out. It would be very awesome. Okay. Now to strings 2, 3, and 4, or the A, the D, and the G string, okay? Now that we finished that up, guys, we're gonna go right into the 3, 4, and 5 strings, which are D, G, and E. Okay, standard tuning. That's what I'm always gonna be in, unless otherwise specified, which may be for making a song or something like that. But working on a song that's best suited with my voice. We'll run through these each about 3 times a piece, up and down. For those of you who don't know, who don't watch the channel, let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords, which are the G, the E, G, the B, and the E string. G, B, E. Yeah, that's what it is. G, B, E. One more key. Now we get to go right into the minor triads, and then we are finished with this, guys. I already have posted the link of the week if you guys want to check that out. It's in the chat somewhere. Should be up there somewhere. Before I got a plethora of comments that I did not respond to in correct time. My bad, shawties. Now on to strings 2, 3, and 4, which are the A, the D, and the G string, for those of you who wanted to know. I gotta stop noodling around on my guitar. Strings 3, 4, and 5, y'all. 3, 4, and 5 are, you guessed it, the D, G, and B. Yeah, D, G, B. And now strings 4, 5, and 6, y'all. 4, 5, 6. 6, 4, 5, 6. Roll them dice, baby. Let's go. Guys, thank you for bearing with me through the chords section. We're done with that today. Now we can go right to the Instagram lick of the week. I ask you guys to do this. I hope that you're doing this, to like and comment and subscribe to their Instagram or their YouTube channels as well. The people who do the licks of the week, it's helpful to them, helps them grow their channel. It also helps us grow as guitar players because it's content that helps us get better, okay? And that's what we want. We want to get better, okay? And part of that is recognizing when people are helping us get there, and helping recognize that is by showing them and by not just showing them, but that's the word I want to use. By just liking their channels. It's something as simple as that. It's just liking the videos. It helps them grow. It gives them more sponsorship deals and puts them in a better position in their algorithms. My bad, shawties. A little bit more of this coffee. Let's get to it, y'all. This is what it sounds like. I'm going to play through this a couple times so y'all hear it. Oh. Yeah. Again. gonna try to learn measures 5 and 6 today. So I know we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I've already posted this into the chat, guys. If you want to check that out, you can. It is in the chat. So let's go. Okay, so this is what it sounds like so far. So I'm going to just work on this for a few minutes, and we're going to go to the OD Polyphia riff, and then we're going to go right back into the backing tracks, okay? Okay, let me see if I can do that. I'm getting these coughs all of a sudden. Start from the beginning. I gotta work on that last part, so I kind of know the whole thing, basically. But it's because this is not the first week that we've worked on this. We're just trying to relearn these so that I can repost them myself doing them. So. I figure out what that last one is. Let me just play through this real quick. Okay. Well, we got to move on to the next thing, but that we know is shaping up to sound like something really, really good. So I'm going to move up the tempo from the metron from the OD Polyphia riff to 130 beats per minute. We're going to see what it's going to do. We'll see how we're going to do it. Okay. Shout out to you guys who are still here. I appreciate all of you guys, obviously. You guys are the best. I can't thank you enough for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions I've got. I hope people will continue to do that so I can grow this channel as quickly and as effectively as possible. If you are just trying to see somebody, if you want to learn guitar, this is great because we're learning guitar together. If you just want to see a guy get better and accomplish his goals musically and creatively, that's great too. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you can. But I really, really want people to comment and subscribe to the channel. That's the best way to really help out with the channel if you can. Simple as much as a thumbs up, liking the channel, sharing it with your friends, and having them, help me build this thing brick by brick. I appreciate all you guys. Okay. Happy Wednesday. In case I didn't mention that before. Again, let's get right into these the OD Polyphia riff that we're going to do today at 130 beats per minute. My goal is to get it right at least one time today. 130. So. I'm going to turn the volume down on this thing because we don't need it up as high as it is. It's just the goal of it is just to have it up high enough so that people can hear the click track. Okay. Shit, my bad. I'm going to end on a high note and end on that one. I had a couple that came out correctly, but they weren't as good or as clean as I wanted them to go. And if I have time to do it, I'm going to try to clean them up as much as I can on the live stream. If I can, I just can't. Especially during the week, it's going to be a lot harder for me to do. So I'm going to get into these backing tracks, guys. We're at the end of our session here. Weakfoot, you're number one, bro. You're the best. I'm great, dude. I appreciate you. I saw that you the email you sent to me with all the new thumbnails you sent me, guys. Shout out to Weakfoot, bro. Shout out, you're the best, bro. I appreciate you, man. We're at 111 right now. I don't know if you saw that, man. I'm really psyched about that 111 subscribers. I hope more people subscribe in the middle of the channel or in the middle of these sessions. I haven't seen anybody subscribe. I don't know how that works as far as looking at them in the channel. I can check it out at the end, but I'm so psyched. I'm trying to get to that close goal, to that goal of a 500 as quickly as I possibly can, so I can start asking YouTube to get a part of their YouTube partnership program, guys, again, so I can make this channel net zero, which basically means it's free for me as I'm trying to make for you guys as possible. At least the live stream, I want to make the live stream as free as possible because it just helps us train together so we can get better as a collective, guys. Shout out to you guys who are here. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get right into these backing tracks real quick so that we can get after it. Guess after it, y'all. It's Matt. Let's start with this first one here. Again, both of these are in the key of C. This is C. The chords are C, G, A minor, and F. And so I'm going to turn up the volume on this a little bit just so that people can hear it. Now we're going to get into the final backing track of the day, y'all.
This is day 1 of my husband doing Tai Chi walking workout.
Tai Chi walking workout. This is, YouTube is crazy with commercials. Now it's doing all this AI shit. I don't know what's happening. This is Tai Chi walking workout. I don't know if that works for you guys. I down and work. Don't do that. Okay. I'm not an expert, so don't listen to me about that. I was just kidding. It's kind of a cool ending. Shout out to you guys for being here today. Like I said, I try not to go over my spiel at the end because I try to just finish up as quickly as I can. We're already at 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is 3 minutes longer than yesterday, guys. I want to say shout out to all of you guys that are here, that were here. For those of the questions that I didn't answer or didn't answer in time, again, guys, I apologize for that. I'm not going to be able to get to every question every single second of every minute of every live session. If you have serious questions to ask me, or if you want to ask me any question that you want to ask me just in general, it's best that you ask off stream. The questions that take more than 15, 20 seconds to answer, that's just what it is. I'm never going to get to these at every single second. I try my best, but that's the best I can do, guys. Again, like I said before, I try not to go over my spiel, but I'm going to just go over the highlights. Basically, this channel is about 4 things: it's about me practicing, me doing improvisational music, and us practicing together so that I can get better at creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X, the best stuff that I can, putting that out every single day, and me asking people to obviously comment on the channel so I can look back on these videos that I keep in the replay section so that I can get better at streaming and create better content for you guys to make this better and more manageable. The second thing I ask people to do is to donate to the channel. There are 2 ways you can donate: directly and indirectly. Directly through my coffee account. You can donate as little as €1 to that account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. That link is available in the description and also the chat. Also, you can donate through cryptocurrency referral links by signing up and spending $50 or more on any of those cryptocurrency platforms. You will be offered perks and benefits that they will in turn offer me, and as I'm using 15 to 20%, or basically up to $100 back into my channel next year, as I'm adding like $63 to my channel this year, or I'm adding purchasing things for my channel worth $63 to my channel this year. That's how it helps out with the channel. Okay. Again, you don't have to do those things, but it would be helpful if you did. Lastly, like I said before, the easiest way to help out with the channel is to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to me on YouTube is obviously my #1 goal, but also subscribing to me across all platforms on which I'm currently sitting, which would include Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who are confused about that, do not hesitate to ask me questions. I will try to get to you as quickly and as best as I possibly can. Shout out to you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and in the next one, and the next one. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. I will be here tomorrow, as I said again. I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick, but with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Wednesday, y'all.